Hello, world. It's me, your boy Insightful. I know I told everyone I'll be getting back with them on the 9th because the death of my auntie this Saturday. We had the open forum that was going to come this Saturday, but it was a change of plans because of my auntie, and I was pushing for the 9th. However, I just want to reach out to you guys and everyone because I kept receiving a question from a friend of mine that I've known quite some time. Well, this brother's about to be released from prison. God bless him. But his family, his friends have reached out to me and keep saying that, hey, he afraid. I just want to tell him, like I said, it's not about those that's are physically incarcerated. It's those that sometimes mentally incarcerated and don't even know it. I just want to tell him it ain't really just fear. It's the unknown that he's going through. Like what I'm gonna do, because he's been gone so long from the outer world. He's just within the world, within himself. I just want to tell him that that it's life out here. And then one time he told me that guys would come back to prison and tell him, man, there's no jobs out there for convicted felons and things of such. And they told me that when I was in there. So I had that so-called fear also. Well, I just want to tell you and tell that brother, that is a lie. Yes, you're going to have to fight a little harder than the rest. But once you get that progress and start moving on, God going to put you in a position for you to move forward. I'm a prime example. So when people tell me that, I had a guy one time call me and say, this brother said he can't get a job because of his past. Well, I got him on the phone. I asked him, where you been looking for a job at? Where you went? Well, you know how it is. It's the same. You know how it is. So then I knew that he wanted somebody to feel sorry for him. You got to be on the grind. You got to want it. You got to want it. Yes, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to sit up there and tell a lie about it like that. But you know what? If you just put God first and just like I look at Isaiah 43:1, it says something like, don't fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. So I said, you just have to want it and go out there and get it. When I first released prison, I didn't have a shirt. I didn't have a pair of pants. I didn't have a pair of shoes or anything. I needed my license, but I knew I needed my license in order to achieve greatness. So what I did, shout out to Miss Annette Gill. It's my brother's mother-in-law. Well, she had a small forest. Miss Annette, yes, it was a small forest. And all I had was a sling blade and a bush axe. For you all don't know what a bush axe is, Google it. I didn't know how to bush axe. But when I was confined, they had me for 6, 7 hours bush axe. So what I did, I took that, even though it was hard work and crazy and free to some and to me at the time, but God put me through that. So what I did, I was able to finish her yard, get my license, and give my mom some money for future reference because I was staying with my mom at the time. And I knew that, hey, I don't know when I'm getting a job, but I'm going to go ahead and pay my rent to have any money. But I had so many friends and family that was blessing me that God put in my life when I was released that a lot of them I didn't hear from while I was in prison. A lot of times guys be like, oh man, I ain't heard from none of my friends. And I don't think they'll see when I get out. But God put those people in my life when I was released, and I am so grateful for them. I will be all day telling about it. You know who you are. But I was able to get my license. Nobody's gonna give you anything. Sometimes, like you say, you told me also that when them brothers coming out, that they got their head down. But a lot of times, the person, sometimes it can be no family members being that crutch, thinking that they helping out. You got to push them. Just like with my license, when I called and checked on my license, the lady told me my license was $1,000. Ma'am, that been over 20 years ago. That's why I told me. Go, she told me that'll be $1,000. She didn't care. Even my brothers them told me, not even a month after I've been released, I had been incarcerated for 233 months. My brothers them told me, hey, we not paying this parole thing anymore. You gotta go out there and get a job. Went to this temp place. Long story short, then like I said, we're gonna get in debt with all this. I just had to put this out there for the brother. And although, not just that, brother, for those in there out here that just lost hope, whatever, look, just hit me on Instagram at Insightful72. Get me on Facebook. I'm always there. I'm just here. God put this in, like I said, God put this in my life. Well, anyway, I was trying to get a job. Went to the temp place. I guess the lady seen I was just released. The lady told me no. Well, my brothers them told me that about a day later. I went in there, the same place, different lady, and told her, "Hey, you told me to come back. Never seen a lady before in my life." I told the lady, she told me to come back. She said, "Me?" "Yes, ma'am." The lady said, "Well, let me see." Went back there, got a piece of paper, came back and said, "Well, I guess I did, because here's some paper here saying that I need somebody." That just show you that God, once you try to put that, once you put one foot forward, God gonna just be with you, and you gonna walk all the way. Like I said, this insightful I have so much that I can share with you guys. I'm talking about, like I said, didn't even have a car. Got 4 or 5 now. Was living with my mom. Got my own house, me and my wife. And like I said, my wife have been so much an inspiration, and in my life, so many people. We're gonna go through all that again. Stay tuned. Insightful Eye. It's gonna be a journey for all of us. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna be family. Love y'all. Peace and God bless.